To me, commission sales is one of the best type of sales jobs to take. The biggest reason is that they're generally the highest paying sales jobs. The simple answer is like life. Higher risk means higher reward. A lot of jobs selling in home, like selling home improvements, are generally 100% commission. This includes selling windows, roofs, bathrooms, kitchens, floors, HVAC, siding, and everything in between like gutter guards and window blinds. I think a lot of people find it scary and therefore are hesitant to do this type of job. They see a job they want, the income sounds good, but when they find out it's 100% commission, they start to become wary and back off. I agree, it's not for everyone, but I also think it's the right job for more people than you think. One way of looking at this is like this. Have you ever wanted to own your own business? If you had your own business, you're really working on commission because if your business doesn't make any sales, you don't make any money. If you wanted to have a business that makes you $100,000 a year, you'd have to have a business that grossed $1 million a year, and with a 10% net profit, that would make you $100,000 a year. To get a business like that, you'd have to buy one or build one. To buy $1 million business like that would cost a lot of money. To build a business like that, I'd have to invest the money to start it, put the time into building it, and if I didn't make any money, I'd be broke. To me, having a commission sales job is like someone giving me $1 million business. However, it doesn't cost me anything. All I have to do is put in the sweat equity. You have the freedom of owning your own business with all the upside of unlimited income, but none of the drawbacks of investing your own money to start it up and being committed forever to it since you mortgage your house to get the money. I have no downside because after a month, if I don't like it, I can just stop and just walk away clean. The reason a lot of people I talk to are afraid of working on commission because of the risk of not selling and the fear of not making any money. There is a risk involved. Actually less risk than if you had your own business. When you think of it, all sales jobs are commission in a way because if you don't produce or sell, they'll fire you and you're back to square one. Something else I like about commission sales is that it's the fairest form of pay. You get paid exactly what you're worth. If you perform below average, you get paid below average. If you perform average, you get paid average. And to get paid above average, you have to perform above average. You get to control how much money you make. In other salary jobs, you could outperform the person next to you by 10 times, but yet you're still going to get paid the same amount of money. What's the fun in that? There's no ceiling to how much money you can make. Again, there's no floor, but it's all up to you. That's another reason I love working on commission, because just like running your own business, you're 100% in control of your income and results. Nobody else controls how much money you make. To me, it's a good feeling to be in total control of my income. The main thing I look for when taking a commission job is to make sure it's a real opportunity. In other words, do they supply the leads, training, and tools necessary for me to become successful? Yes, I know it seems like a company can hire people with no risk because they only have to pay commission when you sell, but when the company provides the leads and everything else I mentioned, they're making an investment in me and therefore have a vested interest in my success. People don't realize that just to provide preset leads can easily cost the company $100 to $200 each. And if they give you 10 plus leads a week, you do the math. The other thing that I check for to make sure the opportunity is real is simple. All I have to do is look and see if one person is doing it. Because if one person is doing it, then I know I can do it. Everybody gets the same leads, the same opportunity, and the same product and pricing. So if one person can do it, you can do it. Now, when I would not take a commission sales job is when you're almost broke. Most companies will give you some type of training pay to start and a draw to get you going, but at the end, it's still a 100% commission sales job. If you're near destitute and you can't survive for 90 days, even with the basic training pay and draw you may be offered, this is not the right time for you. In other words, if you don't make a sale for the first month you're out in the field, will you be okay? Otherwise, there'll be too much pressure on you to make a sale, and it will come across in the sales call, and desperation is a sales killer. Get a regular job first, save up some money, then take the commission-only job. Today, some companies give you a choice of a bigger draw but a lower commission rate. If you can afford it, always take the bigger commission rate because it will pay you more. I've worked commission for my entire life. Even as a manager, if someone gave me a choice of a base salary of $100,000 a year and commissions to bring me to $150,000 a year, I'd rather have a job where they gave me no base salary, but a realistic potential of $300,000 a year. I also think it's a given to not take a commission sales job unless you love sales. Don't take the job because there's nothing else out there or it's the only job that will hire you right now. If you don't love sales, you won't have the passion to commit with your heart and soul and give the effort needed to be successful. You can't work on something you don't really love. For the same reason, it has to be selling a product you believe in and would sell to your family. For all of the above reasons, you also need to be very money motivated. You don't make $100,000 a year in commission if you'd be happy making $60,000 a year. The people who make $100,000 a year won't settle for less. Now, ultimately, you have to decide if a commission sales job is right for you. If you're married, then it's a decision that has to be made by all parties, or it's going to make the job twice as hard. I still remember telling my wife, here's our choices. I can get a 9-to-5 job paying $60,000 a year guaranteed, but we're going to have to see what things cost before we buy them. Or I can take a commission sales job where I won't be home nights and weekends to start, but I can make 3 times that amount and you never have to worry about what something costs. And every year I can take you wherever you want for a vacation. The deal is that you have to stand behind my struggles to start, but I'll put in 100%. The rest is history. The good kind.